Yo, 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 it's OvertFlow. What's going on, you guys? How are you guys doing today? First things first, about the gameplay. It's going to be some BO3. Loving this game, you guys. I've been spending all my time on this. I haven't even been sleeping, dude. I've literally been taking small naps and then hopping back on the game. If you guys don't know, I've been streaming the beta like every day. I've been playing all hours of the day. It's absolutely insane, and I'm loving the game so far. This is going to be my first review of the game. This is my Black Ops 3 review. Who am I? Who are you to give me a review of a game? Well, I've been playing Call of Duty since COD 4. I've hit max prestige on every single game except for Ghosts, but who can blame me? You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm a pretty good guy to ask for, first impressions. I think that I kind of know what I'm talking about in a sense, and I hope that you guys enjoy my opinion. And of course, I want to hear your guys' opinion on Black Ops 3. How do you guys feel about it? Let me know in the comments section below, and let's see if we can smash 200 likes on this video. I would definitely appreciate that, you guys. Man, Black Ops 3, I'm going to get back on and play it after this, to be honest with you guys. What's up, Flowzone? You knows I love all of you. Alright guys, I've been playing the beta a ton. I'm max level as of right now, and I've just sunk a ton of playtime into this game, you guys. I've played with every single gun, used every specialist, used every kill streak, gotten every kill streak, the high ones, the low ones, the in-between ones, and I can tell you guys exactly how I feel about the game as of right now. It's Treyarch. And Treyarch, you always try hard, right? Because they always do a good job, man. Treyarch always does a fantastic job on the games, and they came through for us again this year. They made Black Ops 3 absolutely stupendous. It's stupendous, you guys. That's the word that I'm choosing to use because it's that good, man. And I'm going to go ahead and cover everything from the wall running to the graphics to the smoothness of the game to the sniping to everything, guys. So let's go ahead, sit back, relax, get some popcorn. Let's go ahead and cover some topics, guys. So, the first thing that I want to talk about, and I think the main thing that a lot of people are interested in, is how the movement is going to work. How is the movement? In past Call of Duties, we never had movement like this. Even with Advanced Warfare, the movement is a lot different, dude. This is just a completely different game, and I think that this is the coolest point, in my opinion, to talk about how it compares to Advanced Warfare, because that is what most people will think of. They're like, oh, boost jumps, thrust jumps, kind of the same thing, right? Not at all. Not at all. To me, Advanced Warfare feels like a prototype for what this game should be. This feels like the finished product. Now, if you guys don't know, I actually enjoyed Advanced Warfare. A lot of people didn't. I actually enjoyed the game. I'm like 21st Prestige on Advanced Warfare, so I'm a fan of it. You know, I definitely enjoyed it. I didn't think it was that bad. A lot of people hated it. Not me. I personally had fun with it. But I will say, compared to Black Ops 3, Advanced Warfare feels just like unfinished. It feels unpolished, it feels unfinished, and this game right here is so smooth. And a lot of people were comparing it to Titanfall. Titanfall, in my eyes, had a little bit smoother movement mechanics, but still, this game is incredibly smooth. The way it runs, the way you run on the walls, the way you get from place to place is great. And on top of that, it's not like in Advanced Warfare, whereas in Advanced Warfare it was chaotic, it was crazy. You jumped around during gunfights, you flew across the map during a gunfight. You'd be fighting somebody, they end up 30 feet above you. That's how it went in that game. And as you can see from my gameplays here, almost all the gunfights take place at ground level. Look, this guy jumps up here, no big deal, no big deal. But all the fights take place at ground level. If anybody starts flying during the middle of a gunfight, it's generally not that effective because the movement is so slow. And I think that if they're going to put movements like this into games, if they're going to put these, futuristic boost jump, exosuits, body, armor, shield, leg, robot, microwave arm, guns into this game, then this was the way to do it. Make it so that it's a fun feature, but it's not going to be some super effective, chaotic thing. To me, Advanced Warfare was very chaotic, it was very crazy, and Black Ops 3 feels like a slowed down Advanced Warfare. It feels like a slowed down, more strategic Advanced Warfare, and that, in my opinion, is better because that means there's less BS moments, there's less times that somebody's going to appear out of nowhere and kill you, and it's easier to get everything set up. You can take the game a little bit slower, be a little bit more strategic in your movements, and I definitely love it. So, the movement is great. The smoothness of the game is absolutely amazing, and the graphics are really good, I think. I think the graphics are absolutely great. I hope that you guys enjoy the gameplay. I'm actually going to get a new capture card here soon. I'm going to get that 60 FPS capture card, Elgato, since YouTube allows that. So I'm going to get one of those soon for you guys. And go ahead and let me know with the likes or with the comments. Let me know how much Black Ops 3 content you want to see from me, because I will use Call of Duty for all my backgrounds, you know, my life stories and all that stuff. But I could post, you know, a few extra gameplays a week here and there of Call of Duty stuff. Let me know for sure, and I'll just base that off of how many likes you guys are leaving. You know, it lets me know. It gives me feedback to let me know what you guys want to see. So to continue on, let's go ahead and talk about some other things that people are interested in. I think snipers is a big thing that people are, you know, very interested in knowing how they work. And I'm going to go ahead and cover that right now. I think that snipers are drastically underpowered, man. But I prefer it this way simply because there's no possible way they can nerf the snipers to make them any worse. There's just no possible way that they could do it. And let me just break down an argument real quick. People say, oh, you know, snipers should be a 2-shot kill to the chest, 1 shot to the head. Yeah, maybe in Battlefield, but in Call of Duty, you gotta understand, it's such a fast-paced game. Snipers need to be a 1-shot kill for sure. There's minimal aim assist on all guns, including snipers to an extreme extent, which doesn't bother me. I always played with aim assist off when you had the option to. Black Ops 1, no aim assist. Black Ops 2, no aim assist. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever I did, that's what happened. And in this game, there is no aim assist on the snipers. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. They have a delayed ADS time now too, which is kind of weird. It definitely throws you off, and the sensitivity now stays very high even when you're zoomed in. So it's kind of a weird thing. They're underpowered. You barely see any snipers, and I guarantee you there's still going to be people who find ways to complain about it. And yes, it's irritating getting one-shotted by any gun, but it does not mean that the gun is overpowered. As far as the specialists are concerned, another big new feature in this is the specialist system. And as far as I'm saying, I've played with all of them. They do have some, there are some good guns, you guys. I'm not going to lie to you. There's some good stuff. I honestly don't believe any of the specialists are OP. I really do think that all of them are pretty balanced. Rejackability is a big one that people were concerned about. It's the one where you can revive yourself after you die. To break that down, basically, once you get the rejack ability, if you don't use it right away, it's not like the other specialist bonuses, where, you know, you'll keep it. If you don't use it right away, when it's offered to you, then you actually lose half of your special bar, and you have to build that back up to get it. And even when you do get it, there's a puff of green smoke, and you can run away. And as far as I'm concerned, whenever I see anybody with it, I'm able to kill them right away as soon as they revive themselves. No big deal. The golden gun, although it is effective one-shot, it's not as effective as it was in Destiny. It's still pretty fun, but because of the, you know, quick time to kill in this game, it's just a one-shot weapon is not that different from any other weapon, to be honest with you guys. The specialists overall, in my opinion, a very fun addition. They're little cool things that you can do, but nothing's too OP. Most of the time when you use a specialist, maybe you'll get if you're using a lethal specialist, you'll get a couple kills with it if you're good. If not, it disappears right away. You get no extra health from these. You're just a normal soldier. You just have a good gun, you know? So I think they implemented them very well. I truly, honestly believe, you guys, that if they're going to put specialists in the game, they did it perfectly. They're not OP. You get them, you know, if you have a war machine, the war machine, you get it like twice a match. That's a grenade launcher. It's good. It's good. It's easy to kill yourself with. Those things have a good blast radius. I always kill myself with it. But overall, it's honestly, the specialists are just like a little bonus thing. To be completely legit with you guys, completely frank, as they say, old people say, I guess, you're better off not using the specialist a lot of times. You could literally whip your gun out and be just as good as a guy with a golden gun, easy. So that's pretty good. They didn't make it OP. There's no problem with that. The kill streaks they're good. I think the best kill streak right now is the wraps, obviously, but as a joke, I'm going to say the best kill streak is the Predator missile, since it can, you know, thrust, that's what she said, thrust, explode, cluster bomb, whatever. That thing is the best kill streak, in my opinion, for the cheapest amount of points. The wraps is very good. The GI unit, fun fact, I was actually going to use the GI unit for this gameplay, but I would have had to rip it for my stream, so the quality wouldn't be as good, so I decided to go with this double wraps gameplay instead. But the GI unit is like a robot soldier that fights alongside you. Pretty good. He's got a good amount of health, and he does good damage. There's some people saying they don't like it. The couple times that I've used him, he's dropped like 10, 15 kills for me, so he's actually good in my opinion. But the kill streaks don't seem OP. They don't seem OP. They seem very... they seem good, though. They seem better than Advanced Warfare kill streaks, for sure. Advanced Warfare kill streaks, you could get like 5 streaks, and you'd get 5 kills from that, which was so stupid in my opinion. If I get kill streaks, I want them to do work on the enemy. I want to drop a few kills with them, and I think that good kill streaks are back in Black Ops 3, in my opinion. I think the wraps are very good. That's this game's version of dogs. They're rolling balls of explosive destruction, and I definitely enjoy them, you guys. So I think I touched on pretty much all the important stuff. The bad things about this game, in my opinion, the time to kill. I hope that they raise the health a little bit, because when you're on a good connection, the time to kill is very, very quick. And if they could raise it by even just one bullet, I think that that makes the game more skillful, because then you got to stay on target just a second longer and all that good stuff. Maps feel fun. The maps are 3 lanes, just like typical Call of Duties, and they're all really good. The other thing that I would like to touch on very quickly is SBMM, skill-based matchmaking. That's going to be the only thing that kills the game for me. I haven't really noticed it too much, but then again, it's just a beta, and everybody who has the beta is a fan of COD, so everybody's pretty good. But I will say that if skill-based matchmaking is in this game, then for me, it's going to kill it just a little bit, because I personally am not a fan of skill-based matchmaking, and the reason why is because it forces you to put on your try-hard pants all the time, and for me, I'm not a competitive player. I used to be super into like doing really well. As of right now, I want to hop on, I want to pull out a bow and arrow and not get destroyed. That's my only goal. I just don't want to get destroyed every game, and skill-based matchmaking for me, it makes it like, and that's cool. If you want to be a competitive player, that's you. Do you, boo-boo. For me, I really just want to hop on, try to get some quick scopes, try to do this. You know, I'm not into doing, you know, do I do good for YouTube? Sure, I will. But for the most part, I just want to hop on and have a good time. That's my thing, man. And so that's Time to Kill and skill-based matchmaking is the only 2 things that I'm a little bit concerned about. But other than that, the game plays absolutely phenomenal. Maps are really good so far. Gun balance is pretty good. I think that everything's pretty balanced. The best gun in the game right now, probably the Razorback. It's an SMG. It reminds me a lot of the Peacekeeper or the Reaper from Ghost. Was it called the Reaper? I don't even care anymore. But it seems to be a heavily SMG dominated game on the small maps. Bigger maps, ARs are dominant. The M8 is great. What's the other one? Is it the HK? Is that what it's called? Probably not. Whatever. It's something. The Havoc? Something like that? I don't know. Either way, gun balance is pretty good. Maps are great. Kill streaks are good. Specialists, not OP, but very fun to use. Overall, I think this game is good, man. I'm very excited. If you haven't got it yet, I would recommend pre-ordering it, because I'm excited to play this, man. I'm sinking so much time into the beta, because it's going to be another 2 months before we get to have the beta in our hands, and or before we get to have the actual game in our hands. So yeah, man, that's my review. That's my Black Ops 3 review as of right now. I hope that you guys definitely enjoyed that. If you're still here, please leave a like on the video. It helps me out a lot, you guys. And thank you so much. If you made it to the end of the video, go ahead and say, what should you say? Let's think about this together for a second. What could you say that's related to Black Ops 3 that nobody knows about except for me? Go ahead and say, if you made it to the end of the, what could you say? Say rolling onions. Rolling onions if you made it to the end of this game. No, you know what? No, say explosive onions. Yeah, explosive onions, because that's what that Raps kill streak looks like to me. And Kuba, exploding onions. All right, guys, that's it. Love you guys a ton, and I am over and out.